let's do some Dark Dungeons Chimps here with a pretty funky combo. I'm going to be using the Elite Defender, Moab Domination, and Psy, and on the map Dark Dungeons, of course, and we'll be seeing if I can get any cash spare with this. So I'm going to start off just by getting Psy in the middle, and then we'll have a Sniper up at the top, which will be really doing most of the damage for the mid lanes. And then for the outer ones, we will just have those Juggernauts doing work. And then I'll be going for the Moab Domination save up. In the meantime though, I will be utilizing the Condor to kind of turn all the Moabs into single lanes, which will be very useful. And then the Elite Defender should be able to clean up everything else on the inside. And with that, I can save up for the Moab Domination. Unfortunately, I got into a little bit of issues with just doing damage in general, so it definitely was a little bit tricky. I had to get a transforming tonic just to do enough damage for some of these rounds, but I was eventually able to save up for the Moab Domination a little bit late. However, because of this, I'm very far away from many essential purchases, as buying the Moab Domination on round 88 will kind of put you into. For 99, I didn't have an overclock, so I had to buy some different towers. I bought Sabo and an Arctic Wind down there to help kind of clean up the ceramics, and then for 98, I was able to get a really nice Scream to scream the entirety of the top side using some targeting, so that went down pretty easily, and then everything else was pretty good. Bringing the Sabo back in for 99 help with that, and because I didn't have the overclock, round 100 became an issue. It would have been a lot nicer if I had the overclock and I could have just beaten that with the overclock all the other rounds and then have it to be able to beat 100 too, but unfortunately that's not really the case, and I have to spend a lot of money to beat that. So I'm only going to finish off with a total of 13,000 cash spare, which really isn't much of anything.